Well, we do have an exciting top 5 for you.
We do, actually. It's our top 5. This is a good one, Casey. And I don't know if I did it right.
Okay.
But it's our top 5 unfunny characters.
Yes.
All right.
So
I'll go first.
I kind of took this as the characters that maybe, well, there's 2 ways I took this. Number 1, characters that were meant to be funny or amusing in some way, and they failed miserably. It was a flop. The other one is characters who think they're funny, but even in the real world, they're awful at it. They're not funny.
I took this as characters that are in movies that were so awfully written that they're boring as fuck.
Yep. Very much so with that.
All right. So number 5 on our top 5 unfunny characters from movies. I have Bella Swan from the Twilight movies.
That's actually really good because, she's supposed to be a little wittier or a little faster and quippier and amusing, and she didn't translate.
Is that the way she is in the books? Because that is not what I got.
It is meant to be. It is meant to be a little more sassy and a little more like, kind of witty and quippy because she is intelligent, and it just doesn't translate. It doesn't come across.
Yeah, that vampire should have left that girl alone. She was too sad.
That's what I'm saying. So my number 5 is Mr. Barry Allen, the Flash himself, in the movie The Flash with Ezra Miller. He was meant to be way more amusing and funny, and he just didn't land anything. And he was not my Barry Allen, did a poor job, and unfortunately helped hurt a franchise while also hurting other people.
That's very fair. I did like some of the jokes in that movie, but it may not have been because of him. I have to rewatch, and I don't know
because a lot of Keaton landed. Like a lot of other stuff landed. And there were writing that was done that was okay, but overall, just he wasn't good for me in 2 movies,
Number 4 on my list is Cade Yeager from the Transformers movies, played by Mark Wahlberg. There's a character. Oh my God, dude.
He was rough.
They brought him in, and it was like, hey, you know what the Transformers need? More Mark Wahlberg. And you know what I realized after watching both those movies is that Transformers never needed Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, no, it never required him. Nope.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. That ego and it just shows in everything he's in. But I can like him in some things. Those movies, though, not funny, not fun.
Nope.
Just he was boring as hell.
He's not great, and that's the problem. It's the Mark Wahlberg has to align with the project. Otherwise, you're just slapping Mark Wahlberg into a movie. It's very much so like what I think. Bogey was more of an actor, but Bogart still spoke pretty much always the same way. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't care for him. One of my number 4 is Mayor Larry Vaughn from Jaws.
Oh my God.
Who thinks he's a lot funnier than he is the whole time, making terrible jokes that no one laughs at, being an absolute knucklehead the whole time. Like, I love this character in this because he is just a jerk and he's not funny. And whatever they try to bring him in doesn't work. So,
yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah. He is such an unfunny character. My number 3 is Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid.
Awesome, very unfunny.
Not just unfunny, just like a dunce. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
he's not charming. He's not smart. He's
hitting on a kid, like a weirdo.
Yeah, not great. Not great. My number 3 is, I think, pretty clear. Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh, come on. Barrel of Laughs, Jar Jar?
Yeah, no.
You don't like Jar Jar? He's still unfunny enough for you?
I aggressively dislike him.
Misa thinks you're funny.
Yeah, not so much.
Some stuff like that. All right. Number 2, they surprise you. It's Chris Pratt in everything that he's in except for Star-Lord and Parks and Rec. Literally every role he's in sucks. I see him pop up. He shows up in a movie now, and I'm like, even Mario, I'm like, you're not the one making this happen, dude. You're supplying a voice.
Yeah, he's just not all that funny. I get it. That's a strong one. My one actually falls in line with that. It's Zach Galifianakis as Alan in The Hangover because it went on so long. I enjoy him in the first one.
Funny.
In the first one, he's hilarious, right? But by the time we continue on, he's the most diminishing out of them all.
Yeah, he did.
Everyone around him is funnier. Ed Helms is hilarious. A lot of them are. But by the third movie, I'm just annoyed by him. You know what I mean? It just didn't hit me. The first movie, though, always lands.
Son.
But he is a legitimate character that went on too long, and it hurts the other movies. Or they just didn't even need to have those movies.
Yeah. All right, my number one.
Number one, baby. Do you have any honorable mentions before we hit our number ones?
No, I was pretty straight shot on this. These are all characters that are just like, yeah, they're terrible.
That's fair.
Cal from Titanic, the Billy Zane's character.
He's pretty terrible. There's no redeeming quality in that guy at all.
Nope.
Nothing.
Steals a child. He stole a child to steal the mother's seat on a life raft.
Yep.
He let that mother die on that ship and let that little girl never see her parents again. That little girl, oh my God. I'm just thinking of I'm thinking of the implications. You forgot the implications.
You forgot the implications. You dumb bitch.
Oh my God.
All right. So my number one is along that same vein. Another guy who tried to tell jokes and wasn't funny, tried to connect with people and couldn't, and didn't generally just know how to give people, human decency or respect. And that is one Mr. Percy Westmore from The Green Mile.
Oh, that guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Trash.
They kept giving him tries too, like chances, and he just like kept screwing up. He was such a hateful human being.
Just at the end of the day, he was always the worst.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So there we go.
Solid list.
Fun list.